Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Immortal One, and this is another one of these things. Since I missed tonight's show, yeah, I've been spent the last hour and a half answering messages that Roy's been banned for community service, and Roy's done this, and Roy's done that, and everybody's running their goddamn mouths like it should mean something to me. I have seen the thing itself regarding Roy and his ban from customer service, and that is up to him and to Kickside. Am I going to stop supporting the Situation Room because of this? The answer to that is no. And the calls for me to not support Roy in any shape or form will instantly be rescinded by me. And that is how it must be, and that is how it will remain. Whether or not this will be overturned at some point in the future is entirely up to Roy and to Kicksai, and to be honest, it's been a long time coming. It happens when you're a showrunner and you do things your way and you want things done your way. Sometimes it isn't always possible to be done, but on other terms, it is. And the calls for me to step aside and just leave are outright stupid. They are. They're outright stupid, and I'm not going to deal with them, and I won't tolerate them. So you can quit fucking asking. And there have been many questions as to why I haven't been banned over the years. Because I can tell you this, I've done some damn fucking stupid shit worse than Roy ever has. I was the co-producer on Legion Night. I have called for Kicksai's head on more occasions than anybody else I know. I mean, if you're going to get really pissed off at Roy oversharing the ticket, and that guy's, let's see, spiel would be the most appropriate word, then you're barking up the wrong fucking tree. And Kicksai are barking up the wrong fucking tree. I mean, banning me now isn't going to do shit, but it doesn't really matter to me anyway. I still know the game inside and out. It's irrelevant at this point. But what it calls for is an independent adjudicator to deal with these particular issues. Because Kicksai in-house are incompetent and inept at doing this already. And they've proved that. Just by this guy doing what he's done tonight. And if supporting Roy is supporting bullying and supporting hate and supporting the guy being a toxic dickhead, then I'd rather be in his camp than be somebody kissing the ring piece of somebody else. Kevin from CS. And by God, I have your name, I have your details, and I shoot out you to the rest of the world. And so everybody else can get a good damn look at the kind of piece of shit that you are. That is pure, unbridled honesty. And let me tell you something else. There is only one king. There is only one immortal. And unfortunately, that is still me. Because I'm unstable, I'm a loose cannon. It's who I am, it's who I've always been. And what you've got to understand now, ladies and gentlemen, is the fact that I'm here, still doing what I do, every other week, in and out. Even if I'm not on the shows, I'm doing something and working behind the scenes. And that's what you don't understand. I'm still here. So you take your kingness and you take your holier than thou attitude and you take your community fucking spirit, or rather fraudulent community spirit, because I've seen the shit that happens behind closed doors where you're not kissing ass on every fucking page. I have access to all of the spaces that certain people don't. I read between the lines. I see behind the door. And I see you compensating for your own ineptitude. You might want to Google that word. So that being said, the support for the Situation Room from myself will not change. I validated that show, even though it validated itself before I was even involved. So I will say simply this. I will support Roy, and if you don't like it, fuck off. Seriously, just fuck off. I don't need your lectures. I don't need your warnings about Roy doing this and Roy doing that and Roy doing everything else. I know all there is to know, and that is enough for me. And that is how it is. That is how it will be, and that is how it will always be. You don't fuck around with something like this, because at some point you're liable to run over and boot the hornet's nest. And KIXEYE are in some serious water. Because to be honest, if they've done to Roy what they've done to him now for the specific reason of sharing his ticket on the show and calling out that fucking knob rot, that guy is not a KIXEYE employee. He is a customer. He's not an employee. Because to be an employee would require a contractual agreement that he does not have with the company. Therefore, under liable terms, under most of the laws in all of the countries that I know of, KIXEYE don't have a leg to stand on. And calling it a violation of the terms of service or the terms of the agreement because he's not a KIXEYE employee, he does not fall under KIXEYE corporate. So, if KIXEYE will watch this at some point, and I will tell them the same thing I told Roy earlier. This is libel factors right now. And I've been under libel terms before for, let's see, I took one company to court for defamation of character. The other one I took to court for disability assessments. The last one I had sued for sexual harassment. So, when you do this enough, you get to know people and you get to know the law very, very well, even if it's corporate law. You get to know it very well, very quickly, and you understand it a great deal more. So let me put the proverbial arrow in the bullseye. Those of you out there now, because I've seen it already, that are taking the piss out of Roy, specifically, because he's banned from CS. He's not banned from the game. He's banned from CS. Let me put that to bed. Will it stop me? No. Is it going to stop him? No. And the Situation Room will still be live every Thursday and every Sunday. And every so often I'll be on here. Let that sink in for a minute. And while you're letting that sink in, just remember, enjoy life. The free world. Never take a moment for granted. And make the most of every day.